While sipping our teas, we're having a ball. Friends for so many years, we've seen it all. Through the thick and thin, through the highs and lows, come laugh with us on the Bestie Show.
Hi guys, I'm Linda.
I'm Shauna.
And here we are again for another podcast. Here's 2 weeks now. I feel like I was just here a week ago telling you, does it feel like a week since I was here? And after I told Brianna the other night, I said, look, this is like the 3rd week now that I don't feel like we're doing a 6-day span, but we are. We are. So,
I know.
Yes, here we are. We just attempted to do a live TikTok. And I've never done that because my daughter-in-law Brittany said, you guys should do a live TikTok. So we attempted to do it, and as technologically challenged as I am,
and me,
and Shauna, I don't think it worked very well. So we made a quick little video on my phone. I'm going to put that on TikTok anyway. I don't know the difference between posting a video or just putting up. I know most people do live stuff, but if anybody out there is like TikTok knowledgeable, tell us what we should do. Like, is it a big deal to go live? I mean, Brittany said it is, and I'm sure she knows.
Yeah.
But like, if there's anybody that does that on a regular basis, yeah, mention something in the comments or message me on Facebook, because we're struggling. We're trying. Anyway,
that's all we can do.
That's all we can do. So let me put my glasses on. So today's Tuesday. Weekend. Oh my gosh, we had the greatest weekend. And speaking of that, this is kind of cool. Well, we went to a show to see a Skid Row tribute band.
Mötley Crüe.
And a Mötley Crüe. And both unbelievably good.
Yeah,
just unbelievably good. I mean, they had the appearance down, they had the vocals, just wonderful.
Very good.
Very, very good. And the Skid Row tribute band was on first.
Yeah.
These were the coolest guys. I believe they're out of Texas. Didn't they say they're out of Texas? Or?
Yeah, they did.
I think so. And just the sweetest guys. I mean, absolutely down-to-earth sweet guys. The singer was remarkable. I've never seen anybody hit Sebastian like that.
Yeah.
Because Sebastian Bach is no easy.
Yeah.
He's not easy to do. And this guy nailed it. I think his name is Rod. Just the sweetest guys. I mean, took all kinds of pictures afterwards with Brianna, and just partied with like the whole crowd. Like when they were done, because they went on first, they were then in the audience with us for the Mötley Crüe band,
right?
Which was
I don't know where they're from though.
Here, they're just from around here, North Huntington. Yeah.
Wow.
2 really great bands though. And my friend Rhonda she's one of the chickies that's up on stage with the dudes.
Oh.
And her boyfriend Billy is he's
Vince.
He does Vince.
Okay.
Yeah. So just awesome time, guys. Rhonda, if you're watching, honey, you guys nailed it. It was wonderful.
Yes, it was.
So I commented on Facebook as us, because we have a Facebook page, the Besties. If you're not following it, get on Facebook and follow it, please. So I commented on the Skid Row post about being here and how much fun they had, and I told them, I said, amazing show. So now they not only said thank you, gave us a heart, now they're following us on the Besties page.
Oh, okay.
So Skid Row is now, well, the Skid Row band, the tribute band, is now following us on the Besties page. So that's pretty cool. I don't notice. I'll have to go on and see, but I'm not sure if I said anything on the Mötley Crüe page. I'll have to look. If I didn't, I will, because they were wonderful. Yeah. Just really, really phenomenal. Great bands, both of them.
Yeah, it was
so
nice.
It really was. And then what else did we do? Did we do anything else?
No, because the weekends goes by so fast, you don't have no time to do anything else.
It does. I mean,
honestly,
it does. But the Skid Row, if you guys like Skid Row, they are their name is Skid Row, a tribute to the youth gone wild. And they have a Facebook page, and they're fantastic. So, and they're the ones who started following us. But yeah, so that was really fun. What else were we gonna talk about? I can't even remember.
That's a nice event center.
It's wonderful.
I was never at any shows there, and it's nice.
I never was either. I never was either.
Now we know. There's
You know
more
what?
concerts coming up, and I would definitely go. And it's a good price.
A fantastic price.
So I'm glad we have those around town now. The core event center now we know that has bands like that, and also the Lamb Theater.
I agree. Yeah.
Instead of just one. So that, I mean,
I've never.
glad.
I mean, I knew they had shows there, but it's like this huge, beautiful banquet.
Yes, it is.
Like you could do anything there. So, but yeah, it's and the Mötley Crüe band is live.
yeah, we've seen them. Oh, excuse me.
At the
Gurgle.
Did you just gurgle?
I was gurgling.
I am scared to death. I don't think I've heard you gurgle in quite some time. I want to shout out to the Mötley Crüe band, and I didn't want to get their name wrong. It's Livewire, the premier Mötley Crüe tribute band, and they are also on Facebook. So check them out. Give them a like. They're phenomenal.
Oh,
phenomenal guys.
We seen them at the Vinosky.
That was
winery.
right.
That's right.
Yeah, and they were amazing there, but this was nicer for me because we were so much right there. We were right there.
Exactly.
And it was really
Definitely we'll go again.
Absolutely. And I want to go see them both again.
Yeah.
So I hope I know the Skid Row band is going to be in Harrison City.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're next week.
Yeah. So something tells me we're not going to be able to make that though. We had something else we're going, but yeah, we're definitely going to see them when they come back. So what else was we going to talk about today? Oh, I had something kind of cute happen. I took Brianna, I had to take Brianna, I can't remember where I was taking her. But I dropped her off and she ran in to do a couple things. And she ran in to do a couple things. So I was sitting outside in my car and I knew it was going to take her a little bit of time. It was a nice day. It was warm.
Yeah.
It's been hot in Western Pennsylvania. It's, just been hot. But it was a nice day that day. So I thought, well, I'll just put my window down and open the sunroof and sit there and catch some rays. So that's what I did. I'm sitting outside. And apparently you can't smoke in this building because there were all these ladies standing outside and they were smoking. And I was just like, okay. And I'm sitting there with the window down, obviously, because I turned my car off. And I used to smoke. I smoked for... I started smoking when I was a very small child. Like...
3?
Yeah.
What?
Not that small. I was probably like 8 or 9.
Really?
Yeah, I remember picking up cigarette butts off the road, side of the road. Yeah, we were feral kids. We're Generation X. We were feral kids. Well, I was outside from morning till night.
Yeah, I was too.
None of the parents knew where anybody was. We were in woods, swinging on monkey vines.
I guess we were feral.
Do you know, we used to take popsicle, I'll get back to the smoking thing, but we used to take popsicle sticks. We would eat the popsicles. Then we would sharpen them on the big, like the cinder blocks.
Like a shank.
Yes. And then we would shiv. And then we would,
Jeez.
told you we were feral.
Definitely feral.
And then we would go into the woods, because we had woods everywhere where I grew up. And
Me
we
too.
would
There ain't
swing
none more, but-
we'd swing on the monkey vines.
Yeah.
With our shiv.
Like you're Tarzan.
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 That's like more of a female Tarzan. Tarzan. That's me, Tarzan. That's cute. That's a cute female Tarzan. But oh my God, that's a movie idea.
This isn't right.
Okay, and if anybody comes, if anything named Tarzan comes out and it's a female Tarzan, we want our props. Anyway, yeah, so we would swing from the monkey vines and just, we were crazy. But anyway, I used to pick cigarette butts up off the road and, light them. I swear to God, I don't know how we would light them. I guess we had matches, access to matches.
Probably found those too out there.
Everybody smoked back then.
Matches.
And I remember neighbors whose dads smoked. We would probably go into the garage and get matches. But anyway, so I smoked a long time. Long story short, I quit years and years and years ago. I don't know, 15 years ago maybe.
Yeah.
I think Brianna was 9 or 10. I got a bad case of bronchitis, and I went to the doctor, and he was like, he was listening to my lungs, and normally if I had anything, he would just, give me a prescription, which I don't take antibiotics anymore. I haven't had antibiotics for over 10 years. But at the time, I would take, a Z-Pack or something if I had a bad sinus infection is what I would get. I'm prone to them, but... so he listens to my lungs, and he says to me, I don't like how that sounds. You sound rattly.
Oh, rattle.
That was it. For the hypochondriac of the year here, that was it. So I, of course, burst into tears. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? He said, I want you to go get a chest x-ray. literally hysterical because I had a young kid and, you know, a little child at home. I had 2 older kids who still needed me. I'm sure Emma was here, my oldest grandbaby. So I'm thinking, okay. So I take the prescription because, you know, the doctor, back then, if the doctor told me to do something, I didn't do everything, but I would do a chest x-ray. So I'm like, okay. So I pull up to get the chest x-ray, which was not far from where his office was. And I literally remember being so worked out. And, I'm sorry, my nose is itchy. And praying and, you know, asking God that if the chest x-ray comes back good, I won't smoke anymore. Well, through his grace, the chest x-ray came back good. And I'm so sorry, my nose is itchy. And I never smoked again. So I quit smoking. Anyway, I miss it. I always loved smoking. I sometimes, remember when we would go out, sometimes I would smoke myself sick.
Yeah.
Sean and I would go out years and years ago, and we would sit in a diner.
Oh, so much smoking.
And we would just sit there and drink coffee for hours and pound a pack of cigarettes in a couple hours. It was awful. But anyway, so I'm on a tangent here. So I'm sitting in my car, and these ladies are out. There's about 4 or 5 of them. They're all smoking, and I smell it. I'm one of those people that if I smell it, now I don't like nicotine. I don't like the smell of nicotine like on a smoker. If you hug them and you smell that smell, that I don't like.
I don't like it.
But the fresh smell of cigarette smoke, I still like that. So I'm kind of leaning out the car, you know. There's me trying to, you know, get my fix, and the one lady looks at me, and I finally said to her, I said, you guys are killing me. Now, I don't know if she thought I was going to start bitching.
Yes, I would have thought that.
And I quickly thought, I don't want to make these poor women think I'm gonna, and I said, I'm an ex-smoker, and I love the smell. And they all started laughing, and, you know, we started talking. The one said, I made her day. She was really sweet, because she's been wanting to quit and trying to quit, and she didn't think she could quit, because I had told them real quickly the story I just told about the chest x-ray. And she said, you've given me hope that I can quit. I said, trust me, if I can quit, anybody can quit, because I have a very addictive personality. You know, food, cigarettes. I'm not so much the booze or the drugs, that kind of stuff, but yeah, I can get addicted to things easily. So anyway, that was my cigarette story. So I did get a little bit of a fix, which
secondhand smoke.
Secondhand smoke. That's what it is. Thank you.
Got her fix on the secondhand smoke.
Yeah. So the love TikTok, that was a bust. I hope it was a bust.
That's funny.
Like we were sitting here trying to do it, because obviously you got to do it on your phone, and we're sitting here doing it. Shauna's holding it. I'm holding it. We're twisting to the side, and then we're trying to read what you do. And I think we did it, but I don't know if I posted it. And I didn't, I mean, I hope to God I didn't, because with my mouth, you know, at the end, I said a cuss word because I wasn't, I'm going to look real quick. I just wanted to make sure, that, you know, yeah, I don't see anything. I would assume if you do a live TikTok, it shows up on your TikTok page. I would hope, because if not, they're probably going to boot me off because of my foul mouth. I said something nasty at the end. Anyway, tell me about Sam's. What's going on?
Oh, I don't know. I check every day because I have a water cooler, you know, because we drink a lot of water. No water. No big waters. No
big waters.
Yeah, the 4-gallon. They have 4-gallon bottles. Now, Walmart's and Home Depot and Lowe's carry the 5-gallon Primos. Well, when I look up online there too, they say they're out of. I swear I just seen them at Walmart, but they say they're out. Everything's out. You can get the cases. But I can't get no water for my water cooler. I have to keep refilling it.
Those big giant bottles that, like for the, that you pop upside down that you see in doctor's offices and stuff. Is anybody else running into that? Because when's the last time you were able to find it?
I don't know, at least 3 weeks, maybe a month.
That's a long time.
Yes, it is.
That's a long time to be out of something. So if anybody else
I got the
has one of those, what do they call that? Just a...
It's just a water cooler.
Like a water cooler thing that you take the big giant jug and you pop upside down. If anybody else has that, and you guys know where she can find, because she's a camel. She's constant water all day, every day. So her whole family's big water drinkers.
Yeah, that's all we drink.
So she's got a...
well, besides the tea.
She's got, right, besides the tea. But she's got to have that. So if anybody knows where you can find that... Because you said even Walmart. Well, Walmart's probably 10 times more expensive than Sam's.
Well, you have to have a refill bottle, which I do downstairs at the Primo. And I couldn't, they're always out. I think the one in Greensburg might have it, but I didn't have a refill exchange bottle. And I'm not paying $14 or more a bottle for that water. If I could get it for $7 or $8, I'm not doing it.
Gotcha.
So
well, no, who would? Of course not.
I'm just going to have to leave it in a vehicle and
yeah, that's...
I have it exchange.
That's horrible.
Because I have a couple.
Yeah, you do. Well, that's...
Water crisis.
It is a water crisis.
I mean, it can get its cases, which I've had the cases.
Okay.
But I need to get some more of those too.
That can't be right.
No, it's not, because I realized I said it on hours and not minutes. There I go again. Technically challenged, because I'm like, no, that's not right.
So, we set a timer on my phone for 28 minutes, because we don't like to go over 30 minutes. Well, we can't because the stupid camera will shut off.
Yeah.
So Shauna said she's going to set her phone this time. And instead of doing 27 minutes, she did 27 hours.
28 hours.
28 hours. So how are we going to know? Are the minutes
I
right?
guess.
No, we can't even go by the minutes.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to have to wing it. We're going to have to... I'm going to set mine for...
15.
Maybe, you think? 15?
Maybe.
This podcast might be short.
Short and sweet, because I didn't do
this
funny
podcast might run over, and we might... my poor Brianna, she has to edit everything.
Yeah.
She might have to edit it, and because the camera could shut off.
Put it together.
The camera could shut off in any minute, so whatever. It is what it is. Okay, here's the gross topics of the week.
Gross.
There's two of them. Brianna had... Say it. How do you say it? How do you pronounce that?
Ganglion.
Ganglion.
Cyst.
Ganglion. Okay, Brianna had a ganglion cyst on her wrist here.
That's where you usually
I hope she don't get mad at me for I don't think she was. Brianna don't care. But she had a little cyst here. And it was, she's physically active. She likes to, work out and stuff like that. And it was starting to bother her. So she goes to, she goes to a chiropractor, wonderful man, and he was monkeying around with it and couldn't really pop it. I'm not sure if that was really his goal, but he was maybe trying to pop it for her.
Yeah.
And he had a hard time with it, so she let it go, and a couple weeks later she was like, Mom, I want to just go get x-rays on it. I said, okay, so I called the doctor, and I wasn't sure they'd even call him in, because we don't go to doctors.
Right.
We really don't. And I thought, but I told them, I said, can we just do this so she don't have to come there first? We know what it is. We just want to make sure it's... So the doctor was really cool and said, okay, so they called in a prescription. So she goes and gets the x-rays. They take like 6 pictures of her hand. And are you ready for this? So the doctor has a secretary or somebody call back and said exactly what we knew. It's a ganglion cyst. I can't talk today. And are you ready for their advice?
I already knew it.
You knew it. Smash it with a book.
That's what we told her.
Smash it with a book. And Brianna will do hours of research on something, especially health issues. She's like, Mom, you're not supposed to do that. It's not a good thing to do. I'm like, okay. Well, she said, at first she was like, I said, I can't do that. No. I cannot hit my child in the wrist with a book. Can't do it.
No.
So she was like, well, I said, maybe we'll go back down to the doctor and see, maybe they can drain it for you. I'm telling you, it was 2 days after the x-ray. She was starting to feel better because she realized that's just what it was. It was nothing crazy.
Right.
She was coming home and she was turning around in the neighbor's driveway so that her car could be facing the opposite direction. And she was, I guess, holding her bottle of tea, because she's a tea drinker too. She's a green tea drinker, with one hand. And she took her other hand, and you know how you can do this with a steering wheel. I don't know how she did it, but she pushed her hand back so far that she popped this cyst. She comes down, she comes in the house. The look on her face was like astonishment and terror at the same time. And I'm there, what's the matter? Because she came in the door and and I said, what's wrong? And she goes, I popped my cyst. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh. I said, what did you do? Did you smash it on the house? What did you do? I'm thinking, did she smash it on the foundation as she was coming? I don't know. And that's when she explained she had done this, so.
It was ready to go.
And that's what I told her. I said, it was ready. I said, and it just, and because I guess it was loud. It made a sound. Yeah. And so she was a little worked up, but it's healing better every day. We put ice on it. I've been putting Arnicare on it, which is a homeopathic,
yeah, I heard
a homeopathic cream, wonderful for like bruises, sore muscles, things like that. The same chiropractor Brandon goes to shared something on Facebook about Arnicare cream years ago, Dr. Bob. I would have to ask his, I would have to ask him and his wife if it's okay if I,
Yeah.
you know, which they probably wouldn't care, but I don't want to do
Right.
that to anybody. I don't
Right.
without getting permission. But he's incredible, wonderful man, and very knowledgeable, and so is his wife, Jen. So anyway, wonderful folks. So the Ornicare helps, and she's been wearing a brace, you know, because she's on the computer a lot, and with her job, and then with working out weights and stuff. So anyway, so that's the first one. I'll see. I feel like today it's going slow. I feel like we've been yapping forever, and according to this, we still have 10 minutes, but we could have less than that.
Yeah, sure. We'll know when it goes off.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, if it shuts off, then I'm sorry. I gotta drink again. I'm so thirsty. Here's my tea. This is the best one. Just for everybody knows. This is it.
No. This one is.
Best teas. And now here's the second gross. And it's not like that gross, but I had talked a few podcasts ago, quite a bit, 6, 7. We were at the Harrison City Library when I was talking about this. So that was a while ago.
Yeah.
About something called Skeeter syndrome.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
Okay, and Brianna has it, and when she gets bit, she just like balloons, and it gets hot, and just from a mosquito, just a regular mosquito, and it's a nightmare. Well, I've had that my whole life. Not every mosquito bite, but sometimes I'll get bit, and I haven't had it for years.
Yeah.
Well, something got me on my arm. This thing swelled up like a welt. You would have thought I was stung by 5 hornets, and it's just a mosquito bite. I know, because like I said, I've dealt with this my whole life. This thing was so itchy, I took a bristle brush to it, and apparently I must have put some little holes and stuff because it felt like rough. There was maybe like a little scabby. So I couldn't stand anymore. It wouldn't stop itching.
Can't stand itching.
It wouldn't stop itching, and I could tell it was full of poison because it was warm and very puffy. So I got disgusted. I went out to my kitchen sink, and I dug and I clawed at this bite and just ripped this thing open until it just bled and bled. Under the sink, like so water was running while I was doing it. This is probably, whatever. Anyway, so that's what I did, and then I had to get it to stop bleeding because I dug at it. And then I stuck some Manuka honey on it. I have a Manuka honey cream, which is really, really cool. This stuff will heal you overnight if it's not crazy. And so I put a bunch of that on a big Band-Aid, and now today it's just like a little, there's hardly anything left there. But sometimes that's what you got to do. You got to get that nasty poison out, you know? And I don't understand why after all these years, I haven't had this happen to me in years. Brianna has never had it happen, except for this year. So I'm wondering, are these like, you know what Gates is doing? He's sending out those crazy ass mosquitoes with, like, are they like targeting me and Brianna because of the stuff I do? No. Like, seriously, I'm teasing, but this is crazy that she and I would both have a weird reaction this particular year, because she's, you know, we both get itchy. Like, I have one here, just a regular mosquito bite, but it's not, it's just normal. This one on my arm, you don't get a lot of bites. You don't get a lot of bites. And that's, I don't know.
Sometimes, I don't know.
Well, didn't you say Mike had a bite too? But
he had a bite on his arm.
I don't know where it came
was
from.
It was itchy and
big
for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they're doing something to the mosquitoes. I'm telling you, and I can't figure out where I would have got bit. The only time I was really outside, I mean, I was outside a little bit, but I was outside during the Crüe Skid Row show. The girls, because our daughters went with us, and they were going outside, you know, periodically just to talk a little bit and stuff. And I would go out every now and then just to make sure everything was good to go. And so I was standing out. That's the only thing I could figure, because it was dark.
Yes.
And I was outside, but that was insane. You should have seen it. It was literally like a welt this big because I'm thinking maybe it wasn't. No, it was a mosquito. They just I don't know.
Skeeter.
And I have the Skeeter syndrome. Yes, I do. I have the Skeeter system. What? Skeeter syndrome. I can't. So yeah, so there's my tip for the day. If you have a chance, get yourself a tube. I can't think of the name, like the brand name, but just, you know, Google Manuka honey tube or for wounds. And I'll tell you what, that stuff is incredible. It's
with the bee venom stuff I have in the cupboard. It's some kind of cream I had bought online. I had seen
for like wounds, like a wound cream.
I'm trying to think, what did I buy it for? I think you bought one, you got one free. It's a small thing, but you only use a little bit. But I can't remember what I bought it for.
Did you ever use it?
I used it, but what did I can't remember what I even used it for.
There's a it's a name. It's menopause brain. I'm telling you, it's menopause brain. I'm telling you, that's what it is. Because I've never had. I can remember a whole lot of things, but then there's something stupid, I'll forget it. You know, or I don't know. I'm telling you, it's menopause brain. But the Manuka honey stuff, I don't know. Because honey, it's antibacterial, antimicrobial, it's all those things. And Manuka honey, which you can also ingest. I never have. Brianna, she puts honey in her tea every day, but I don't like the taste. Do you like the taste of honey?
I do. I'll put honey, like when I make my ham, I always put honey all over it. I mean, I like it that way, like the baked honey ham. Yeah. I do like it just a little bit. I'm not a big, because it just reminds me of regular sugar, and I'm just not a big sugar fan.
Oh, I'm a huge sugar fan.
I mean, I like cakes and all that, but I don't like the taste of regular sugar. I just don't like the taste of it.
I mean, I love sugar. Like if I were going to put anything in my tea to sweeten it, if I do, like for this, when I drink, I use sweet and low.
Me too.
I never put sugar or anything. But yeah, of course. But I love sugar. Like I love the taste of sugar. When I was a kid, I don't care for the taste of honey. It has a taste. Now,
I like it, but I don't.
If I have a sore throat issue or anything like that, or I make a very unbelievably delicious homemade cough syrup, for if you have a cough and it's whiskey and honey and lemon juice, and off the top of my head I can't remember the recipe for it. It's like 3 parts of this and 1 part. I can't remember. If anybody wants it, message me. But it works. Tried and true, tested. Olden days recipe.
Just drink the whiskey.
I can't do the whiskey. I never could. I like
whiskey.
I can't.
It's definitely an acquired taste. I mean, that's what I think. But I mean, I like it.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like how it makes me feel. I mean, because I used to drink it, when I was young and stupid and just drank pretty much anything. But I don't.
We drank anything.
Anything. Mad Dogs. Anybody remember the Mad Dog days? I like sloe gin fizzes. Now that was tasty to me. That to me reminded me of cherry pop. I like Southern Comfort. If I was gonna do a shooter, I would do Southern. But I loved. Remember the Mad Dog? Oh my God! We would have Shauna's sister Kim, who popped in 2 episodes ago to say hello.
Yeah.
She was much older, but not crazy older.
Yeah.
And she would buy us. She would buy us a bottle of Mad Dog, and we would get so drunk and just sick drunk off of it as kids. I mean, oh my, Mad Dog and Marlboro Lights. I can't. Those were the days of our youth, folks. And anybody who's our age, unless you were a little, had your little face at home in a book, and God love you if you did, because I sometimes wish that's where I would have been. You know the Mad Dog Marlboro days. I mean, they were fun though. We had fun, and I wouldn't change any of that, because that was a lot of good times and good memories.
That's how it was back then. I mean, that's
how it was back then. That's how it was. We had. Speaking of drunk, this one's for Renee. I'm gonna let this go. We'll just start it back over if it goes. But here's another story. The time Sean and I went swimming at the indoor pool, and I had told the story about how I dove in and my chin scraped the bottom of the pool. I'm pretty sure it was the same day, the same time. We were drunk, and probably before or after I did the diving and almost killed myself or crippled myself. They had remember the old lawn chairs, and they were like
the straps,
that was like the straps, and they were like braided nylon straps. And Sean was on one end of the pool, and I wanted to sit, and I never was a very ladylike sitter. I was. And another blooper. Camera shut off, so we ran out of time. Don't need that anymore. So anyway, I was tiny. I mean, we were teenagers before we had babies. I was maybe 120 pounds. I plopped through this chair, so my butt goes through, but yet my legs are up over the metal end of it. So, and I'm stuck. I mean, I'm just as stuck can be. And I think we were the only people there.
We were.
I don't even know, was there even a lifeguard?
No, there was no lifeguard.
No lifeguards. That's what I mean. 2 young drunk
Honest.
girls swimming in a public pool and there's no lifeguards to be had. This is 1984. That was the life in 1984. And so Sean was on the other end of the pool, and I know you see me. You probably saw me do it, did you not?
I seen you.
She's done. She's done. I'm literally screaming for her. Help me! I am so stuck. Picture it. The old time chairs, my butt goes through, but my legs were hanging up over the end. So I'm, you know, and I'm looking up at her. There's nothing I can do. I was as stuck could be. And I'm calling for her, help me, come and get me. And she's just on the floor, just laughing.
It was hysterical.
She couldn't even stop.
No, I couldn't help her. But I did go get help.
You did.
Because I couldn't help.
You did it, but we were, it was bad.
I went and got some girl who was working at the desk or something, I said, and they just put the chair down to the side.
And I had to kind of ooze my way out. It was horrible.
Yeah.
And I mean, I probably damaged my tailbone because, I mean, I went down as hard as I could. That was the life. That was the life in I was probably 84.
Yeah, 83,
84, 85, something like that. Yeah, what were we, 14 or so? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So there's another story for the books of our, you know, our wild, crazy, feral childhood.
Feral, youth gone wild.
Were we not?
Childhood.
Were we not? We were feral. We were feral. We ran all the recreation.
And when you look at it, that is how it was.
Exactly.
That's a good word for it, really.
It is, because, you know, parents just left and you were just, and all the neighborhoods though, you know, the one I grew up in, everybody's kids were watched by everybody, kind of, and you know.
It was a different lifestyle.
It was a different world.
It's
just completely
different world.
Yeah.
Completely.
I mean, we were outside in the summer, we were outside from morning till night.
You never seen me.
You had to get me back into the house to eat. Now, nowadays that wouldn't be the case. But back then, and I would hold my pee for hours, wouldn't go pee. I mean, it's amazing. I didn't want to, you didn't want to stop playing.
No, you didn't.
You didn't want to stop because, you know, that was the time. Oh man, those were the good days. Those were the good days. But, that's more like 70s is what I'm talking about for those days. And once the 80s hit.
Early 80s.
The early 80s, 70s, yeah. And then once we got to be teenagers, then it was the Mad Dog Marlboro era, you know.
Most of the 80s even. Most of the 80s.
I'd say so.
Most of the 80s.
Yeah. Oh my, Mad Dog. Somebody help me. I don't think I could drink it now if I had to. I don't think I could do it. It was rough. So anyway, okay guys, we're going to wrap it up. I know we went over 30 minutes because the camera shut off again.
Yeah.
So, and Brianna looked at it. There's no way to fix it. It's just, because like I said before, back when we bought that, people were still buying camcorders. So they probably figured, look, if you want to record more than a half hour, go buy a camcorder. Yeah. And we already talked about that. We both have them. But we don't usually like to go over a half hour. But we did. Because Sean put the 28 hours.
Instead of minutes.
Okay. Good so anyway, that's it. That's our show for today. If you guys have anything else you want to see us talk about, let us know. If you are watching on YouTube, please subscribe to our channel. Hit your little bell up in the top. I think it's in the top of YouTube. The notification bell, that way whenever we do upload a new video, you guys will be notified and you can watch. Follow us on our Facebook page, The Besties. And yes, and Instagram, which I'm not big on Instagram. I'm not digging it. I'm not digging it. I don't know. I can't seem to get it going. I can't, a little bit, but, and TikTok. We're on TikTok. And we're going to eventually do a live if we can ever figure out how to do it. So if anybody has any tips on us for that, let us know.
You can put the video on later.
I will. I'm going to put a video on TikTok. Like I said, I don't know if it gets the same, I don't know how that works, the algorithm yet. So, we'll see. Anyway, guys, everybody stay safe and take care, and we will see you next week.
Yes.
Okay. All right. We're ready?
Yep.
Okay, let's count us down. 3, 2. I don't know.
1 comes
3,
next.
2. I'm discombobulated from the TikTok live. 3, 2, 1.